Nothing like that. Ain't nothing like agua. Thank you, God, for that agua. It's a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. Charger's not acting up. I think my charger is acting up. So, well, I gotta buy a new charger. iPhone chargers, they might last you a couple of months at best. 3.0 at best. And then they break. And then they break. Oh, they suck. To make you want to buy a Samsung. Samsung. We're back. We're back here. Are we back? This is what it is. What is what it is? Well, I'm sitting here. I am fighting with the charger. Nobody. I had this thing charged. If I tilt it, they tilt the phone. Come on, let me hear a little. That's all it took. We're going to be sideways tonight, the way your mother likes it. That is what it is. Comedy is good. Well, this is a Nica Rustica. This was given to me by the guy over at World Class Cigars. It's a show Robusto that used to be called Rothschild. Nobody cares about that though, because everyone became hip to the Illuminati, and and so nobody smokes Rothschild anymore. Nobody smokes Rothschild. Okay. Is that better? Is that better? You want some pizza? Is that better? You want some pizza? Is that better? Nobody's here. Nobody cares about this cigar. Beautiful fresh fruit. Put down your cookies. Put down all that bullshit. Eat some fresh fruit, gentlemen. I can't stress that enough. Drink fresh filtered water. I can't stress that enough. It is what it is. You're here. Nobody cares. And this blend, like, look at that. That sunset. That's a beautiful sunset. What a beautiful sunset. Look at that. It's like it's too bright. You're not catching. You're not catching, are you? Colors aren't coming through. There you go. You see it? Look at that sunset. And then it goes away. Listen, they're not promoting my show. They're hiding my show. But it is what it is. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm a little man. Richie's little man. I'm a little man. Oh, help me. I'm a little man. Oh, don't hurt me. They're like, we're not going to promote this guy's show. He's a little man. It's what it is. Hey, what's up, Sean? So this is the value line of the True Estate. Um, the construction doesn't look bad at all. It's unique. Is what it is. The banding is whatever that says. I can't read it. It's made by artisans in Esteli, Nicaragua. Okay. It's a shaggy closed foot. It is a Connecticut broadleaf Maduro. It is Nicaraguan fillers and then Mexican San Andreas binders. So in reality, the type of tobacco, those generally go well together. I guess the catch will be is how the primings and everything else mixes, but I think age If this is just very, if this was just well, light up, bro. If this is just very cheap young tobacco, you know what I'm saying? I hope it's not. I hope the cigar has some decently aged tobacco. I don't mind if a cigar has some youth to the cigar. The tobacco feels edgy. It's not an expensive price. Okay. Smelling it though, it really smells like a cowboy young cigar. I think this cigar is going to hurt me. I think the cigar is going to hurt me. Right. It's a value cigar. The price point at stores is probably $6, maybe $6 to $7, depending on size. Maybe more if they're gouging. You know how gouging works, right? Um, the price of this, the price of this online though is extremely cheap. You can buy a box of this size for $100, and that includes 25 cigars. 25 cigars. That's $4 a piece. Off the bat, I really don't like it. I'm just honest with you guys all the time. Off the bat, I really don't like it. Smoke output is generous. Um, the, the smoke on this, the aromatics are poor, and it's hurting, which probably means there's just too much ammonia in the tobacco. The tobacco is just too young. Also, in the cigars defense, I smoked an Opus X last night, Stino. Yeah. No, I don't like this cigar. I don't like this cigar. Listen, I smoke plenty of budget cigars, to show the whole spectrum that cigars have, you know, whether it's $5 to $10, give or take, at lounges or on the online. Um, this is not a good cigar. Yeah, we're getting a lot of smoke output. It tastes dirty and dead. Feels like a dead cigar. See, you could say Connecticut Brothy Crab, Mexican San Andreas Pine, Nicaraguan fillers. Oh, that sounds great. It's probably just the scrap leftovers of shit. Nice. This cigar sucks, guys. I can't stress it enough. Get yourself an AJ over this cigar. You can have the AJ Diesels, the grappa for $5. It's superior to this. This is garbage. This is a garbage cigar. I don't even like. It's not just. I don't even like it. And I wouldn't recommend this to anyone. It's not a good cigar. Well, if you have a good time with that agent, this cigar is just stupid cigar. God, this cigar sucks. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. It's not a good cigar. This cigar is getting a pass. I don't like it so bad that I'm going to be impartial to reviewing it. So take it for what it's worth. It's smoking fine, it's drawing fine. That's important, okay? At least it has that. I do not like this piece of shit. Oh, this cigar sucks. That's a terrible cigar. And there's so much smoke output on it. Such thick, heavy, stinky smoke. It does not smell good. Well, if you've never tried this cigar, that's a blessing. And just pass. Trust Richie. Get something else, okay? Get something else. Oh, this is a stupid cigar. Nah. No, 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 no. Look, and I know a good, inexpensive cigar. This is not. I'd rather have Perla Del Mar over this. I'd rather have Inspirado Black and Perla Del Mar Maduro over this. No, no, this is terrible. That's shit tobacco. Don't let nobody lie to you on this. This is skunk tobacco. This is straight shit. That's straight shit. If I was the Jewish state, I would be embarrassed on this. I'd be embarrassed. There's nothing good I could say about this. Well, I didn't pay for it. Um, it sucks. It sucks. This sucks. There's nothing good about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I'm giving this cigar a chance. It's a piece of shit. Like, don't buy these to sit and go, well, at least they're cheap. There are cigars for the same price, $5, $6, that are vastly superior. Inspirados, Pro de Mars, tons of different AJs, especially online. So don't waste your time on this. This is garbage. It's just garbage. This is garbage. Oh, this is such a piece of shit cigar. This cigar is absolutely, without a doubt, a piece of shit. I'm trying to burn my hand on it. Listen. Yeah, it still works. Tastes better now. Still works. Wow, I gotta give it some. You know what? I think we adjusted the cigar. Let's check it out. It actually tastes better. Wow. Wow, okay. All we had to do was just adjust it. And it's wow. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Wow, that's so much better. I think the extra airflow is really helping out the flavor, you know? That's fantastic. Well, shit. Well, that's all, folks. As the night comes to an end, and Rinchy's night is ruined by a piece of shit cigar. I don't ever want to have that cigar again. Well, the strawberries were good. The strawberries were good. That's about it. That sucked. That sucked. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Did it not tell you, baby? Mm. It is what it is. Mhm. 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 It'll be all right. Okay. Wow, that's so much better. Thank you, God. That's a lot better. Who's this guy? Sacco.
Where'd you going?
Hey,
Richie, what's up, bro?
How you doing, bro?
How you doing?
You fr- I was working, right?
Yeah, definitely, brother.
Oh, it's early for you.
What's that?
I said it's early for
Early?
California.
Yeah, yeah. We're an hour, right? Hour difference.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, we're just losing the sun, but you're probably getting your sunset now.
Yeah. 7:43.
I bet.
That's how
Nice.
it looks.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I thought it was 451.
No, 743.
It's not 451.
Four no, four five, four no, 451. That was like a couple of hours ago. I'm trying to situate here.
Yeah.
What's up, Big D? How you doing?
I don't know. It's a stupid place.
What's the second one? So that one first cigar didn't work for you, huh?
No, it was a piece of shit.
Oof. Withdrew it straight, huh? That bad, huh?
I don't. I okay. I wouldn't smoke that again for free.
Wow. That sounds really bad. How much that cigar?
Online, about 5. At the stores, maybe 7. You know.
When you break it down, was it like short filler inside or long filler? Did you
No,
see?
it's long. It's long filler. It's just way too young tobacco, and,
Oh,
and not only young tobacco, but you also can tell they didn't age that long. You know what I'm saying? Though, and see, you're going the other side. That's Drew Estate, but that's a good Drew Estate. I just threw out a bad Drew Estate. You know,
yeah.
I mean, it was a piece of shit. Like, not when you have like the Padron 1000, which is the younger Padron. Still, no, that wasn't like a younger Liga. It was just no, not even close. I couldn't recommend that cigar.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't buy it then.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't smoke a corn before that. When cigars are garbage, they're garbage. I don't compare garbage. That's like saying, Sacco, what's better, chicken or steak out of the garbage? Nothing. Everything in the garbage is garbage. You understand?
Garbage is garbage, right?
Garbage is garbage. I don't care. Only Fuente is Fuente.
And Liga is Liga.
Yeah, Josh, don't buy those cigars. Those cigars will poison your palate. It's garbage. I
Jeremy,
smoked it.
what's up, buddy?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Oh, here we go. Look at that.
Hey, Jeremy, what's up? Stay fresh.
He just smokes and smokes.
No, nobody cares. It's a stupid place. So how was work? All right.
Yeah, stressful, but all right. It's work.
Um, what's the most stressful part? Is it the overhead? Is it the insurance and the bank dealing with people get to accidents,
Dealing with
recovery?
fucking lawyers, dude. Dealing with people trying to sue the insurance company. Dealing with people trying to fucking sue us. All that shit going on all day. Today all the lawyers, they just fucking take money from insurance.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
nobody wants to go to court.
Yeah. Well,
So
well, it
what do you
depends
have?
where the court is. I mean, sometimes we do business all over the country, and if the court is like freaking whatever, I mean,
Okay,
you
but
name it.
so do you have adjusters that will look at a case, and if let's say your guy got into an accident and it's his fault, will they look at a case and say, okay, we should settle for this much, or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Do you have people ahead of time?
Well, mostly it's loss of a truck or whatever. When the insurance company, okay, let's say your truck worth $100,000 and you're buying, you're paying for $45,000. Okay, just because let's say sometimes they put money down and then the loan, the finance company only requires the loan amount to be insured, and then the truck gets total loss, and then they go to insurance company. The insurance company pays them whatever they insure it for, and then they fucking hire an attorney and they come after an agency, after us, like, oh, the truck worth $100,000, the insurance company only paid 45,000. Who's gonna pay the other 65,000? And these fucking judges take the case. I mean, this is like defrauding the insurance company, bro. You have to pay for the coverage to get the coverage, right? So, and
Yeah,
I'm trying to explain
first
our
you get
fucking lawyer that, like, this is how it is, but this is how the insurance works, you know?
first you get the money, then you get the insurance, and then you get the
Yeah.
coverage.
First, you make the claim. First, you buy the insurance. Second, then you make the claim. Then you defraud the insurance company.
And then you get the pussy.
Yeah. The.
You know, it is what it is. So it's a stupid place.
It is what it is.
So I mean, if you get sued though, it's not you, right? It's your company.
Well, it's the company. Yeah, it's the company. But we have to. We have to resolve the cases.
Can you
And
smoke Opus X in court?
no Opus X. This is no J Jet.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It's
I,
cost of doing business, bro. That's what it is.
it is what it is. It's
Yep.
2 pennies in, 1 penny out. It is what it is. I spoke to Gio today.
Huh?
I spoke to
Oh, what is he up to? Oh, is he calling you? You froze. Uh-oh.
Gio's 451.
Did he just call you? You're
No,
freezing. Okay.
no,
All
I
right.
had to relax, relax, relax. Gio,
Kavish. Take
hey,
it easy.
hey, you want me to flex on you?
Uh,
Like, you know, I'm a,
I
I'm a little.
decided to go with T52, Jeremy, tonight.
Listen, 52 is a great cigar. I just prefer the 9, but I
There's a
think
big one, dude. Big one.
is isn't the 52 Habano wrapper or no? Habano seed?
Dude, I don't even know the blend. I know the 9.
You don't know shit.
Yeah. I know the 9 isn't it broadleaf? No, broadleaf is the binder.
No, broadleaf's the wrapper on the 9.
For 9?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they had like Honduran tobacco in there. Yeah, Honduran binder, I think. Finish up Solus right now. How's that Solus, Jeremy? You like the Solus?
Solus is a great cigar. But you know who lost his soul? Gio. Gio's gone. He's rest in peace. I don't know what happened. I think he's back in love, clapping cheeks, and now every time every time Gio falls in love, he loses the lounge.
It's okay. You know, personal life.
Yeah, he'll be back in a week.
Yeah. He's a young guy, bro. It is, yeah, I'm in a that age, I would never stick around home. I'm out and about, man.
Yeah, those are great cigars. The 25th, the Solus.
25th so far, yeah, I like 25th, the 25th more than the Andalusian Bull.
Yes.
And 25th is available.
I told you what the 25th is. The 25th is a stronger version of the Bull on a simpler cigar. So why wouldn't you like the 25th? The 25th is better than the Bull because it's a stronger version. You know?
Damn, Anthony. How many of those you already smoked, bro?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's the Solus, it's the 25th, and then the Bull for LFD.
Oh, so the Solus is better than 25th, you'd say?
I believe so.
Yeah,
It's
I
my,
haven't tried it, so yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
I
your
said
opinion.
they're both great cigars, but in my opinion, the Solus is the best LFD right now. Now, I'm not including the LG special editions that you can never find because the LGs are really different, and you never can find them. So I can't even compare them because you'll never find Elito Gold. It's it's so small batch. It's way smaller batch than Opus, and as soon as they come in,
Do they gouge for it, or they just
I
like
I don't know. I
how
don't know.
much? How much is that running for?
Taco, I'm sure they're going to gouge now. Gouging has become a way of life now.
Yeah,
It really,
standard.
it really bothers me.
especially in LA. Here they even gouge for freaking Rocky Patel.
Shit. You know what? Okay, you're just gonna ruin it. You know how you end gouging, Sacco? You know how you can stop gouging in 1 year?
Uh,
Stop gouge cigars. That's it. If everyone looked at a cigar, okay, like I just posted the Destino Opus X Sharp. Awesome cigar. Beautiful. You know what the MSRP on that is when it came out last year?
20,
MS
$20.
21.50.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So what does that mean though? That means that's a $22 cigar. So now, but see, in people's mind, that people think it's a 40 or 50, 60. No, it's not.
No, it's
It,
not. No, it's
so my
not.
point
Really, it's not.
is this: for $22, look at the box, look at the band, look at the construction. Opus X Destino Shark is pretty much as top shelf as you could get, and it's only $22. So what I'm saying is other companies are lying to you. They're lying to you. When you're paying 40, 60, $80, I'm not saying it's not a good cigar, but what I'm telling you is you're getting fucked. Because if Opus X Shark is MSRP 22, that means Sacco at 22, they're still making money. Maybe it cost them, who knows, three, four,
Yeah,
five.
but I mean, they don't have an endless supply. That's why they just like put a price.
I don't give it short supply. Does it make it
That's
better?
it.
It doesn't make it better. You understand what I'm saying, though? Short supply doesn't make it taste better. That's all I'm saying. So, but what is a lot of people that a
What's
lot of
up,
people
Gio?
they buy it on gouge because they buy it on gouge. If you stop buying on gouge, Sacco, people would stop buying it to flip it. Do you get what I'm saying? If
Well,
you
but look, I mean, some people have money; they don't even care, dude. I mean, that's why the gouging. Like, I mean, our if I stop, you stop. It doesn't mean everybody else gonna stop. I mean, people are still looking for after him, and then they don't mind to pay the premium.
Yeah, but majority of the world is middle class, not super rich. So if middle class are still buying gouge cigars, there's a lot of middle class people splurging and spending high, or paying gouge. Do you get it?
Yes, yes, yes. Well, a lot of people have excuses. A lot of people don't do drugs. A lot of people don't go to casino life. But a lot of people have a cigar.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, if you're gonna go to the bar and spend like a couple of $100, right? Or let's say $100, a guy can sit at home, have a scotch, and smoke his opus, and you know, be happy with it in the end of the hard working day. That's why they got. I mean, look, the cigars are good. There is no doubt about it, right?
What's
Now,
that?
if so, the Epicurio, the Aura that I bought, it's like $78 each cigar. I haven't smoked one yet, so. And then once you smoke one cigar, the second cigar you cannot compare it with it because it's a different blend. Is it worth it $78 for Epicurio? You think?
I'm gonna say this. No, as far as the tobacco, it's a beautiful. You're paying for the box. You're paying for all the packaging. You're paying for 12 different cigars. So you're getting something very unique and hard to put together. So maybe I don't know what price it should have been, $20, $30, but not 78, $80. I mean,
But yeah, I mean now if but what I'm saying is like what defines, as you say, the price, of the tobacco. We understand aging or the quality of the tobacco or the variety of the tobacco that it's hard to grow, whatever.
what I'm trying to say is this: there's no way other brands, for the most part, are putting more work and quality construction than Opus. So if Opus X MSRP is $22, that means everyone else is lying. That's what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm saying? Though, how much aging and consistency of the blend and perfect construction is Opus? And if their cigars MSRP are $22, $25 MSRP, that means everyone else is lying.
I mean, look, because people pay is the consumer, Gio. That's what it is.
What I'm saying is, I agree with you on the secondary. People do what they want, but what I'm saying is, if a hooker gives me a good night for 100, but she charges you 500, it's the same pussy. It's not 5 times better. You just got screwed. You paid 5 times because whatever. You get what I'm saying, though?
Oh, if you pay 5 times better, and She brings a medical certificate that she's clean. She doesn't have any. She doesn't have anything going for her. Then you pay 500 just to be safe, right?
Fake test,
But
fake test. So
yeah. Hey, what is your medical certificate?
use the black light. Did you look? Did you
Yeah.
check the stamp?
Stop. Yeah. There's a black light shit. And who gave it to her? Chiropractor or MD? But it comes to the consumer. I mean, if people willing to pay, okay, let's say you go to Rolls Royce dealer and there is a brand new Rolls Royce, you have to pay 70,000, 75,000 over sticker. But what you can do, you can order and then wait 8 to 9 months
Yeah,
and don't pay over sticker.
but see, people that are buying Rolls Royce, that they could do that. It's no big
They're
deal.
open. The Shark is a Rolls Royce. I mean, not by the price, but by the demand.
But what I'm saying is, it seems to be with the internet and cell phones, people are strictly buying hot cigars that have buzz just to flip them. It's a big business now.
No, but I mean, no. The end user is not going to flip. If you pay $70 for a cigar,
No,
you're
but
not buying to flip it.
price. Whoever got, if you're getting Opus X for $20 a cigar, $22 a cigar, the real price. I guess a lot of people are just flipping them. Why not? But here's the problem though. If you're just flipping cigars without a tobacco, if you don't have a tobacco license, I don't know the rules on that, but technically you're reselling tobacco without collecting taxes. I
Well, I
don't.
mean, okay. So there is a demand. Let's say somebody goes into the shop and there is like a Coiba Spectre, $140, and next to it, Opus Destino Siglo Shark, $140. Which one will sell first, in your opinion?
I don't know.
Opus will go first.
It's 140 for Destino Shark. That's a lot of money for that cigar. That's a great cigar. It's a $23 cigar. It's not a $140 cigar. I mean, yeah, if you get a collector, but it's ridiculous pricing.
But a lot of people don't even know the real prices. They just like somebody walks into the humidor and says, "Hey, give me your best shit," and the guy brings that and gives. This is, hey, here you go. This is the rarest. This is the rarest cigar. Do you think everybody starts cigar or goes online to find a cigar? No, you know, or somebody's gonna have a. Well, I've been in a wedding that they like have boxes of opus. Okay, just for people. Whoever, nobody smokes cigar, but they just grab a cigar just to light it up and whatever. But
Yeah, I
so
get.
a shitload of rich people, bro, that they don't care about money.
Listen, if you're rich, you got money like that. God bless. I'm not hating. What I'm
On
saying is,
the end, well, it's a smart marketing, but it's not serving the cause. I
what
mean,
I'm
if
majority of cigar smokers, majority of people are not rich, so it's a small percentage. So majority of people buying gouged cigars are
well, you
middle.
have then you have the whole humidor for majority of the people, and you have that one little space for the premium or VIP people. That's it.
What I'm saying is that if people stop paying the gouge would end. I'm saying stop fucking gouge buying. If you don't like the gouge price, don't gouge buy.
Okay, Richie Love, let me ask you this. How long you were into cigar smoking when you found out about Opus?
A long time ago. I don't know, but a long time ago.
No, no, let's say like how many years you smoked before you know there was an Opus cigar?
I don't know, but a long time ago.
A lot of Opus are cheaper on secondary than I see. Yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah. Maybe those Opus are JJs. The average guy isn't even, yeah, oh, exactly, like Davido for Fuente. I mean, if you go to the lounge, out of what? Let's say there's 20 people. Out of 20 people, maybe one person smokes a Davido for none.
What's an average guy? What does that mean, average guy? What, guys that smoke Rocky Patel? What's average guy mean? New smoker, middle class? I don't understand what average guy
Oh,
means.
no. Average. I mean, me and you, we are average guys. Okay, so Like if I go to lounge, I'm not gonna buy a Davidoff and smoke it. I don't even like in a lounge. When I go to lounge, I'm trying to find something that I haven't smoked before, and then I smoke that. I mean, I might buy Davidoff to bring it home with me, but I'm not sitting there and smoking what I know. In a lounge, I want to smoke something new. Let's say.
And I get that. What I'm saying with cell phones and knowing you can literally look up the MSRP from the factory or from a cigar aficionado when it first comes out. Listen, if you want to be an informed cigar smoker, if you're going to pay $50 for a $20 cigar, okay, do what you want. But what I'm trying to say is
I
paying.
paid 50 for $17 cigar for Andalusian Bull.
But what I'm trying to say, Sacco, when you pay more than MSRP, it doesn't make it better. That's what I'm trying to say.
Uh, oh, okay, I understand. I understand what you're trying to say, but
Sacco. I have this knife, and it's made of pure gold. It's 8 ounces of gold. Gold right now, let's say gold is 2,500 an ounce. Let's make it 2,000, make it easy. If it's 8 ounces, it's $16,000 of pure gold. We're not talking about if making the jewelry, the pure gold, right? Now, if you say I'll pay $50,000 for that 8 ounces of gold, why the fuck would you do that?
okay. Let me bring you an example. Okay, so let's say that knife has been owned by Brad Pitt, or
Okay,
maybe that knife is the first edition, very first one,
but no,
or
you're
or
buying the
or
gold.
that knife has very limited quantity. They produce in very limited quantities, and then, well, like in California, it's not just everything is a gouge. Even your grocery store is a gouge. So just because they put an MSRP, that doesn't mean that's the MSRP. You know what I mean?
No. But yes, it does. That just means everyone's fucking you. But that just means that is after the factory makes their money, and then the company should make their money. That should be at that point. Anything more than that, you're getting fucked. So
Look, these guys, let's say these guys, they get like very limited amount of opus, right? The shops here. I'm talking about Los Angeles. I say you have to spend like at least like $50,000 to get like maybe 10 boxes of opus for the shop. So for the guy, he doesn't. I mean, he's gonna sell that opus anytime. So he just puts the high price, and it's the cigar, and he's gonna see it in age. It's not gonna go bad, or. And
he could. I'm an American. He can sell it for whatever he wants. I agree with that. But you're an American, and you can decide I'm not getting fucked. What I'm trying to say is, let's forget about Opus. Whatever it is, if you pay more than what something's worth, it doesn't make it worth more. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying though, and I'm telling you, around $20 is where most cigars top out. Anything more than that, you're not really getting some magical better cigar. Maybe at best some better boxing, some better this or that, but it's I can't stress it enough. A cigar you paid $70 or $100 for is not 5 times better than a $20 Padron Family Reserve. You get what I'm saying?
um, look, opus cigars are good.
I,
They're how
I
good? Okay, let's say my father Garcia, why Garcia, right?
yeah.
I mean, to me, that cigar is, I mean, easily comparable with regular opus. Easily. I mean, but that cigar is $30. The MSRP is $30. But the opus, as you said, $21. So does that cigar worth $30? But what it is, it's available. They don't gouge, and if
Well,
it's
also
not available, nobody's gonna go look for it and try to find it and pay more for it.
so it's more limited production, but limited production doesn't make it better. It just makes it rarer. It doesn't make it worth more. It just means that there's not that many. That's what I'm trying to say. All these other caveats, limited production or gouging or height, that's all things, but that doesn't affect the tobacco. The cigar is what the
Okay, but
cigar.
we're talking about sales, though. We're talking about business. Okay, I understand your point. Okay, the cigar doesn't work,
I'm talking about flavor on my tongue. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
right? But Let's
So
say the guy started smoking for a few years and he heard about Opus and he put some money together to go buy one Opus and smoke it and see how it works.
you can do whatever you want. What I'm talking about as a reviewer, what I'm saying is paying double or triple for what something really costs. To me, doesn't make it taste better. It makes it taste worse. If I paid out of my own money $50 for a cigar that MSRP was $18.99, I'm gonna be really fucking pissed. I'm gonna be really.
Well, yeah, the cigar might be good, but it's not to your palate. You don't like it,
But
right?
no,
Maybe,
I might love the cigar, but what I'm saying is also, as I've reviewed the most cigars here in the channel, after 20 hours, you're really not getting better. I just told you, Opus X MSRP is around $20. How much better can you get to that MSRP? So what else is other companies saying? I made it 50. I made a MSRP 100. Okay, pick your brand, Rocky Patel. This cigar is $40. You really think he's making better decisions than the $22 Opus X?
well, it's just let me tell you. Okay, so here's the deal. Then the let's say Fuente knows, and Fuente doesn't make money when they gouge for Opus, right? Fuente knows, and are you froze, Richie? So Fuente knows that people are gouging the shops, right? So he should cut the tie with those shops so they don't gouge. They say, you know what, this is the MSRP. You have to sell this cigar at an MSRP. But no cigar company does that. They sell. I mean, if they sell the regular like illegal knife for $35 here.
Okay, but that's California. The same thing in New York, taxes and everything else. What I'm trying to say is, as an informed cigar smoker, knowing the MSRP and knowing how to compare it to its competitors and its real price, when you pay more, it doesn't make it taste better. I can't stress it enough.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make it taste better, but you're
It
buying
doesn't make,
the taste.
and I guess the word valuable is stupid when it comes to cigars because this knife has value. I could use it. I could cut. If I went hunting, I could take apart a deer. We could cook it. A cigar, it's necessary because we make it necessary. It's you don't need it to live, even though we make it. But at the same time, it's a luxury. And also, how do you say what
Well,
it's
in
worth?
your case, the knife is a luxury too. How often you use that knife? You only use that knife to cut your cigar. You're not in the wilderness. You're not going to hunt. You're not going to cut. You're not going to do
I
anything.
use it all the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
cut.
that knife right now, the knife is the same thing as a cigar for you. Now,
No, it's,
now you have two straps on you, right? But now you're sitting there enjoying a cigar, right? So cigar
here,
right now is more
here,
important than the
here's
straps because without a cigar you won't be sitting out there.
bullshit. Here's the difference. It's about the potential for what it does. If a guy breaks in, what am I going to do? Take a puff?
Yeah, but if there was no cigar, you wouldn't be sitting out there, right? You would be inside watching TV.
I might be watching something on my phone, relaxing, getting fresh air. The point is, though, uh, firearms, weapons, um, can save your life immediately, no question.
Okay,
Uh,
well, that was just a comparison. But
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So where cigars are nice, it's something nice to do. It is. It is. But what I'm trying to say is, it's not a product like oil or I wouldn't even say diamonds, but like gold or silver, where you say this is the worldwide trade per ounce, right? Per gram. What is the price of gram per tobacco? There is no price because that's subjective, and also there's different strains or what people think is valuable. Right? Right? I'm saying though, there's no world standard of how much tobacco costs per ounce. Correct? So there is on gold and there is on silver. So what I'm saying is that cigar smokers, how the fuck can you say not what it costs, but what it's worth? And of course, you have to say just like a piece of jewelry, someone has to make it, and then, so it's more than just raw gold because somebody had to make it. They're not just giving you a pile of leaves, and I get that. But when you add in the middleman, the cost, and the store, what it's really worth, and then you're adding gouging. I'm just saying, everyone, you're getting fucked.
it's
Nobody,
supply and demand, brother. Supply and demand. So for the
no,
shop owner, he can just put the highest price on that opus and sit on it. He doesn't have to sell it. He can sell Melano, he can sell Rocky Patel, he can sell my father. I mean, all day. Okay, he doesn't have to sell the opus. But if it sells, it sells. That's it. So when I bought the opus, the 25th opus, $200 each. Back then, it was a lot of money, right? But if the shop owner kept his cigars today, it's like 380, $400, 280. The other day, what Joe saying, 380, whatever it is. So it got up even more. It, I mean, and people buy. That's pretty much it. I
It
mean,
is.
look, it is what it is, right? But the Fuente is not like profiting from it. It's just Fuente. I mean, so if the MSRP is $21, imagine that the shops are buying that for what, 15, 16 each to make money off of it.
No, less than that. When I bought my when I got those $5 and $4 Nejos, the guy said his cost per, this is a few years ago, per cigar was $12.50, and but that was cost, and then he was selling them I think for $17.99. He was making like $4, almost $5 a cigar. You know, that was
Yeah.
so obviously, but you can see the difference. So he's basically making what, maybe 40% over his cost in profit. After and you have sales tax. So if a guy's selling a cigar at $22, maybe maybe he paid 15, 16, maybe
I mean, look, it's all about the area. If he's gonna just put it a high price in there, nobody goes in there for opus or nobody goes in there for high end cigars. It doesn't make for him to just put it and sit on it. You know what I mean? How long he's gonna sit on it? Like, let's say, okay, oh, Big D is coming, I'm gonna sell him a $50 cigar. No, you're not gonna pay for that. Even though you know cigars, you know your cigars, you know what to get. You know what I mean? So. Um, But it is what it is. I mean, if everybody stops buying opus, that's not going to happen, though. I mean,
So
uh,
I didn't stop buying Opus. What I'm saying is, it's not just Opus. It's what I'm saying is, when it comes to cigars, the gouging, and because I seen it on my father's with the Garcia and the 10th anniversary. I've seen others. I've seen it on the Solus. Um, yeah, I've seen gouging everywhere, and it is what it is. So I mean, once again, nobody makes you buy it. So I mean, it's a free country. It is what it is.
exactly. Yeah, you go. The price is on it. You just go pick up and buy it. That's it. I mean, and for people who have money, they don't care about. I mean, they're not going to go on the internet and try to find out the price. I mean, somebody, let's say, having a child, the wife at the hospital, he just went in to buy cigars and go to the hospital. You know what I mean?
No, I get
Yeah.
it,
Give me
but
your best. Here he goes, like, and then the guy will come in and say, "Hey, what's your best cigar?" They don't know what the brand. They don't know if it's worth that money or it doesn't worth that money.
yeah,
That's it.
that's that person's an idiot because they don't even know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah,
But the problem,
exactly,
he's
exactly.
a fool. He's a fool. I'm not a fool. I'm completely informed when it comes to cigars.
Well,
You're not
yeah.
going to
Well,
you're not
exactly.
because you say something even at MSRP. It doesn't mean, in my opinion, if it's better or worse than its competitor. We'll have to find out. You know, some
No,
cigars are.
look, 70 or 80% of cigar smokers, they go to the lounge, they don't even talk about cigars. So these people don't have that kind of a knowledge. Their knowledge is the person who works in the cigar. Hey, bro, what would you recommend? And this
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
And this guy doesn't say how much time you have or what is your palate or what is this, what is this. They say, what is your budget? That's it. So it starts with budget. And if you say my budget is $100, they're gonna bring you an opus. They're not gonna bring you a whole bunch of limas.
yeah. It is what it is. It is what it
Yeah.
is. It is what it is.
I paid. I'm pretty sure Dream Life overpaid. I'm sure Jeremy overpaid for his cigars. Some of them at least.
Yeah, I mean, but you would have rather got it at MSRP.
Yeah, but if the cigar is not available and you want to have it in your collection,
What I'm trying to say is it's not available because people are buying it on the gouge. That's all I'm saying. So I understand why you guys buy it. I get that. What I'm saying is there are people that are getting them at cost. And then because they know they're going to flip it and sell them to you. That's what I'm trying to say is that if we stop the gouge, listen to what I'm saying. I know it's a crazy idea, but we could stop the gouge. And nobody wants to believe it. Yeah, don't stop it. It is what it is. So, let me tell you something, Sacco. Right now, if you went down to Colfax, where all the hookers are, right? If for one night every guy said, no, just ready, that's too expensive. The next night, prices are going to lower. I guarantee it. The gouging will go down. I guarantee it. And I'm not advocating for that behavior. What I'm saying, whatever it is, Sacco, you go to the food store, what happens when the meat doesn't sell? Manager special, clearance, right? Because people
Right.
need to make that.
Well, the cigars have a clearance bin. You shop from a clearance bin a lot, but have you seen an Opus laying down there?
But I'm not even trying to get the cigars at clearance. I'm trying to get those cigars at just the regular price. Sacco, my guy, my regular guy here, he sells me Opus at regular price. He doesn't fuck anyone, and he doesn't let people, oh, give you, I'm going to buy all 4 boxes you got because I'm going to flip them on the internet. He won't sell them like that. So it
Well,
is what it
and that's the decency on the shop owner. But here, I mean, you go, you pay the price. They don't give a fuck. Well, I mean, they won't even ask you, are you going to take that Opus, smoke it, or are you going to just waste it? They don't care, right?
Hold on, hold on,
Like
hold
if
on.
I'm a shop owner, I would never suggest Opus to an unexperienced person, even though they're willing to spend the money. I would not, because they want to waste it, and it's going to go to waste. A good cigar going to go to waste.
But Sacco, what about Rolex? Rolex will let you keep on buying and selling on the internet, right?
Rolex, yeah, that's what they do. The people gouge. That's why Rolex right now, the shops, they don't sell the people. They don't know because they know you take the Rolex out of the shop and you can sell it. Like GMT Master Pepsi, for example. The MSRP is like 10,700, but that watch right now goes for 22,000. So if you go to the shop and pay that price and they don't know you, they don't trust you, and they don't they like you gotta go to the same shop to buy a Rolex. You gotta go to the shop that you bought it before. You go to a new shop, forget it. You're not going to get a Rolex because they have like 1,000 people on a waiting list. So I mean, for the Rolex, you gotta go to the shop that the people know you, that you wear your watch when you go, like year after year, and then they trust you, so you're gonna just buy it and keep it. You're not gonna buy it and sell it.
Right. I get it. Look. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just trying to make some fucking
Okay,
awareness.
now for example, Lamborghini, that's it. They don't take any more orders.
Awareness. Okay. I'm trying to.
Okay,
I'm trying.
Lamborghini. Okay, so Lamborghini, they don't take no more orders for gas-powered engine cars. So you cannot get or put an order for a Lamborghini. You gotta buy a used one, and in a couple of years, the stupidest, like the most simple Lamborghini is gonna be $1 million because Lamborghini is transforming into electric vehicles. So that's gonna be gouge. You buy the car 200,000, and you're gonna sell the car 800,000, but there are people willing to pay. That's that car worth 800,000? No, but because it's gonna be rare and it's gonna be collectible, and people think it's an investment. They can invest money on it, and then that's it.
Here's the difference, though. When you enjoy a cigar, you destroy it. When you enjoy the Lamborghini, it's still there. Stop the gouge. That's all I want to say. Stop the gouge.
uh,
Stop.
it will not. It won't happen. I
What
mean,
happened?
um, look, to get to that point that your cigar are flying off the shelf and people gouging, you need to spend shitload of money and years of hard work, which, like, let's say Fuente did, and they got the Opus, and and today, I mean, they produce Opus day in and day out. It's not that.
I love Fuente. Fuente's not gouging. Fuente's not gouging.
No,
I have no.
Fuente exactly, but Fuente is not gouging. That's the thing. Fuente is not gouging.
Let's just say MSRP on smaller Opus X. I get smaller Opus X for 17, 18.99. On bigger ones, let's say 25. Even at that price, 25, Fuente's making plenty of profit per cigar. It doesn't cost $25 to make that cigar. Even Opus X, don't lie to yourself. It doesn't. Maybe it
No, it
costs them a
doesn't.
couple.
Of course, it doesn't. If it costs 25 cents, they have to. They have. If it costs $25, they have to sell that shit for $150.
Exactly.
To especially mass production. Uh, I mean, you have overhead, you have labor. There are like 200 people working in the factory, whatever, over 200 people.
What
Uh,
I what I'm saying
Fuente is not gouging. Very
what
simple.
is the stores that are gouging, for example. Forget about the online. Let's just say the stores that are gouging. They could gouge. If the people said, "Fuck you, man, you're fucking the people," eventually they'd lower the price because they're not going to want to not sell it. But you're
Yeah, but
saying,
how many people? I
what's
mean,
that?
I mean, are you going to go there with the sign in front of the shop and say, "Don't buy opus"? It's gouged.
Sacco. People that think outside the box, they're always first they're gonna mock you, then they're gonna laugh at you, then they're gonna follow you, and then you get the pussy. Okay, here's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Here's what it
Well,
is.
a guy like me, I don't even go to lounge. How I'm going to spread the word that don't pay for it? Or like I'm gonna sit at the lounge all day and say, "Hey, don't buy that opus, don't buy," until he changes his mind, he lowers the price, and I buy him. Someone will always like me. Someone like me that doesn't have patience to wait. You know,
Sacco. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's what it is.
it is what it
Hey,
is, man.
listen. I said what I had to fucking say. All right, you don't have to agree with me. Stop the gouge.
Stop the gouge, man. That's a beautiful cigar.
Yeah, it is. Can you imagine? This is tomorrow. The world, if gold loses their mind, they said, "How much is that?" Man, you're gouging.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Everybody gouges. I mean, if they can, they do. Look at the insurance companies. Look at your previous apartment. They want to raise the price on you, right? That's gouging.
Yeah. Well, look what we did. We moved. And we said no. No.
I was trying to make a Bob Rice painting.
Nice. You did that.
Yeah,
It's a nice
I'm
paint.
gonna get me a Bob Ross kit and start painting with Bob Ross. Joy of painting. He said it makes you happy.
Yeah, it does. It does. Paint.
Bro, I've been like totally stuck on Bob Ross lately.
Sacco. Sacco. I can't stress it enough. Tents it for camping. Eat your prunes, and stop the fucking gouge.
Stop the gouge. Okay, you know what? There is this one humidor I'm gonna buy and stop the gouge.
And it's not good. We can say, how much is it? $80 a cigar.
Dude, no, Mrs. offered. I told you right to get that thing for me. That Opus Humidor with
And
the
you,
100 cigars.
but you gonna do it?
That's tempting, bro. I mean, that's the cigars that I've been hunting for a long time. All of them.
Yeah, but
I don't
you
know.
said, when am I gonna play piano again?
But do you think it's a gouge? Okay, so Fuente price for Purple Rain, right? It's 599 for a box.
And how much? How many are in there?
10. 599. But that's you're not gonna get it. I mean, there is one place that sells it Bayside, and they're like asking 1,200 for it. So 599 is the price that recommended MSRP. That's what the shop's supposed to sell it for. So I pre-ordered with the Greenwich Tobacco. Okay, I pre-ordered a box of Purple Rain a year ago. Okay, and they said hopefully we'll get it in August. We'll let you know. So uh, I mean, if you don't have to have it, right? You don't have to have it. But as a collector, like any collector, you can be a stamp collector, you can be painting collector, car collector. There is always that one car missing from your collection. There is
You know.
always that one cigar missing from your collection. You know.
Yeah, but now you see when you get to that level of Fuente, you're not talking about regular Opus X, which are in that $18 to $30 price. You're talking about really high end Fuente. I mean, they're all high end, but you get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, but those are like for 4.99, 5.99, if they're available. No, they're not. I mean, what is it? 59, $60 each cigar.
I, I mean, they're great cigars. I had the Purple Rain, but at $60, $70, I'll just smoke a regular Opus X for my guy for $20, and I'll be happy. I'll be very.
Okay, no, Jeremy. Okay, look, those are over there like 10 boxes of high end cigars. So there are some cigars that I paid $70 for a cigar. Especially what was it? The double Corona Opus Black. I paid $70. So uh, let's say 10 boxes, $500 each. That's 5,000 by itself. 500. That's MSRP on each box. The BBMF, the Purple Rain, this and that. Okay, 600. That's 6,000 right there. And you're paying like 4,000 for a humidor. It's a made in France Prometheus humidor with Fuente humidor, which holds 300 cigars. Okay, no way, bro. No, no.
Hey, stop the gouge. Stop the gouge. That's
10,
what I want. Stop
10
the gouge.
bucks of cigars there, dude.
Stop,
That's not a 2K. How so?
stop,
$200 each cigar. That's $20. Can be the like Purple Rain for $20.
stop the gouge. Stop the gouge.
That's
Stop the gouge.
actually not the gouge. Cigars direct is gouging. fifteen
Stop the
thousand
gouge.
they're asking for that humidor.
I'm not even listening to you. I'm saying this is a new way of life. No matter what it is, stop the gouge. I get pulled over by a police officer. Stop the gouge. Stop the gouge.
I can stop the gouge, but by not buying cigars anymore. I paid my part of gouge.
Sacco, this is a stupid place.
No, bro. 102 cigars. 102 cigars, 10 boxes. Okay. You have the purple rain. I mean, look it up, man. You have the BBMF Maduro, a BBMF regular. You have the Scorpion. You have the Scorpio. Those are like almost $60 cigar each, at least. So you have only like $6,000 to $7,000 worth of cigars there. MSRP.
But are you going to smoke those? Or are you just
One at a
collecting?
time, yeah. Well, yeah, what am I gonna do? I mean, I'm not gonna resell them. And then I'll use it for flex. Yeah, at least 5K worth of cigars, bro. And those are MSRP. I mean, those are the cigars that I've been at the Fuente shop, like Fuente, the lounge in Dominican Republic, and those cigars are the same price.
Uh-huh. I don't know, bro.
I mean, look, Richie, these days, especially when they keep coming with these beautiful cigars, like that, you don't even have to smoke an opus, okay? But on the end of the day, like after a hard work, you come home, you just light up an opus just by looking at the band, like it's so beautiful.
Whatever it is, that listen, you don't got to explain
Yeah.
it to me. Enjoy it. You enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. God bless.
Now, if you pay $70 for fake opus, now that's bad, right?
Yeah, but paying $70 for a $20 opus is bad too.
Yeah,
If
at least
that,
double, maybe okay.
that's bad too.
Yeah, more
Stop.
shops sell the Purple Rain. Yeah, over 100, but now over 100. Here, I mean, you're talking about 150 to 100 if they have it at the shop. If they have it at the shop. 70 a piece for a box. That's beautiful, man. That's about the MSRP. You paid like $100 more. What MSRP is.
Yeah.
So, but forget it, dude. You're not gonna get that price anymore.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And now the opus market is getting larger overseas because, look, the other day I told you the Habanos, right, makes 5 million. So that was wrong. So they make 50 million cigars a year right now. 2018, 2017, they were making 100 million a year.
Wow.
And now it drops so much because they're just like killing the soil and they don't have fertilizer. So they're
Right.
barely making 50 million cigars per year. And
Wow.
Opus is gaining popularity. In Europe, they don't gouge for it. I mean, if the price is like 20 euros, you pay 20 euros because in Europe, you have the Cuban cigars. Okay, you can pay 20 euros for a Cuban cigar and forget the Opus. So they have to stay competitive.
Also, I don't know how it is in Europe if they're allowed to trade cigars like on Facebook and trade in the mail. I don't know if they're more restricted over there. I don't know. With the secondary market, I don't know. Like in Europe, can you order cigars in the mail? I don't know if you can do that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
And you can order cigars in the mail.
Yeah. I can order cigars in the mail from Europe.
No, no, no. If you're in Europe.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You can order Cuban cigars from the Cuban shops, like Davidoff of London.
Oh, you're an American. People in Canada can't order cigars in the mail. So in Europe, can you order cigars in the mail?
Yeah. Europe, you can. I'm 100% sure. I mean, Europe, you can. I met at least 10 people from Switzerland that have cigar shops, bro. They even gave me their cards. And especially like the Cuban cigars, they only ship in Europe. They don't ship it to US.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, but the box of 2020 Opus I bought, guys, I paid like about $2,000 for it.
Yeah.
1,980 bucks each cigar.
You
Now they
didn't,
worth that much?
no, you didn't stop the gouge. When you say worth, how can something be more worth than what the company says? Now you can add value because in your mind, or because of hype or gouging, and that's fine. But
But you gotta remember the collectible market. I mean, there is a huge collectible stuff going on with the Opus with cigars in total, man.
collecting cigars and smoking is two different things. Okay, it's two different things. So
I mean, okay, look, you have cigars. If you wanna keep them to resell them, then you keep them. You don't smoke them. If you
and that's a whole nother business as well. Buying cigars to sell them later. I don't do that. I'm saying I buy cigars to smoke them.
no,
I
you can sell your cigars as a collection, not one by one.
But what I'm saying is that's a
Yeah,
total different
you can
concept.
sell your collection.
It's a totally different concept. You know what I'm saying? Than what they were intended for. The
Well, look,
MSRP.
for you, you're a smoker. You're not a collector. No matter what you have, you're going to smoke. Okay, like,
I understand that. I don't
huh?
understand having something I'm not going to use, and that's fine. It's
Of course, we're going to smoke. Jeremy almost finishing his second Opus 17, 2017. Of course, I mean, I'm smoking as much as I can, but there is always new cigars popping up, and then I don't know. I don't know why I picked this one today.
nobody knows.
No, because I didn't want to headache with the cigar. I just wanted a cigar that smokes. I don't have to worry about it, and these are guaranteed.
Yeah, they work. They work. And
They
look, so
work.
once again, I'll bring it back to gold, Sacco. If gold is 2,500 an ounce, okay, and you pay 5,000 an ounce, you got gouged. You got gouged. Do you get what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, you got gouge, but you take the same gold, turn it into a jewelry, make a ring, and the gold it goes up in the value because of the handwork, because of the.
You have to have a license. You want to be a jeweler. You got to know what the fuck you're doing. You
Dude,
have to have
well,
experience.
that's the same concept.
Yeah, no, it's not because you're not buying the cigar and making cigars. You're just buying the end user, the
Okay,
cigar.
that's available. You can buy, but you can't. You
But
can't. You can't. You can buy a Opus tobacco.
no, you
And
could buy gold. You could buy gold. And that's it. You buy the gold, and that's it.
Yeah, you buy the gold. That's I mean, but okay, you buy the gold, but what are you going to do with the gold? You're going to put it in a safe or safe deposit box and wait for your future. But cigars, you come to home, you look at them every day, you play with them, you take care of them, and then you smoke them once in a while. Different stuff. Then if that's the case, then the people. I mean, you don't know. Okay, look at like dude, anything, toy cars, baseball cards, baseball cards, football cards. Do you think one card worth 20 million?
No, it's not.
No, it's
But yeah,
not.
I
That's not
guess
the MSRP. That card was like $15 at one point or $12.
yeah. But that's an extreme situation. That's an extreme, and how much time
Exactly.
has to.
Collectible value, bro. Collectible value. Same thing. Same thing with everything. If you look at the factory who's rolling those cigars, those are like people that been working for factory 30 years and they're well paid, and then I mean, you don't feel bad because, like, for example, you smoke a Cuban cigar, those people work, they don't even make $25 a month. Okay, Cuban cigar rollers. So in a sense, like, you're smoking that Cuban cigar, it's like they use people as slaves to roll their cigars.
Because
Or
that's
shit made in China that we buy. Then we have to stop that. Those people are like slaves. Do you know what that in China, those factories, how the people live there? They're in a terrible, I mean, situation.
hold on. Companies like Apple and other companies like Samsung, we all buy these products. So we're all part of it. Okay, you know,
Yeah,
you know,
of course
you
we
know,
are.
Taco, you know these smart cars. They have to get the cobalt to make the batteries.
Yeah.
They They're slaves working in terrible conditions. What will they tell you? Buy a Toyota Prius. It's better for the
Well,
earth.
have you seen the shipwrecking yards in freaking India? People don't even have a steel toe boots. They have these freaking big torches with like with fucking sheets on it, piece of clothing, and in a like opens the flip flops. They cutting freaking metal, but your Toyota can be made out of that metal.
Yeah,
Recycled.
yeah. Same
So
thing.
this is a chamber. We're not going to stop. We can't stop it. It's just the way it is. So, but yeah, I mean, as I said, the Fuente. I mean, you see the way they take care of those
But you're
tobacco.
saying it's the way it is, though, Sacco. Well, you can also stop lying and pretending we're so self-righteous here. Because in America, we'd be like, oh, we wouldn't do that. But all the stuff we buy from over there, they're using that kind of labor.
Okay,
So
so look, that the 100 boxes of those cigars they're gonna make. Okay, so 50 boxes they released in June, and 50 boxes they're gonna release in December. So for the whole world, you got 100 boxes of tobacco. I mean, 100 boxes, 100 boxes. So now, do you think that thing? If I don't buy, you don't buy. Like, there is not gonna be 100 people to buy those boxes. I mean, you
you
know,
talking about the ultra $11,000 box? No, that's
yeah.
made for a specific market. I'm talking about cigars that are available for regular people. I don't care what your income is, that they're available in a lounge or available online. What I'm saying is, once you take the MSRP, and I'm not talking about a dollar or two more than MSRP. Once you're getting fucked, when you're paying 3-4 times the price of the regular price, what I'm stop the gouge. That's what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is, if you want to keep on getting gouged, that's fine. But then everyone keeps on getting gouged. We're gonna have more gouging because you know what? Maybe people go next. Oh, regular Padron 26 is available. Let's just buy it all, and then it's gonna be short, and then we can gouge that too. Why not? Okay, let's take any cigar that's regular. Well, I don't care if it goes down to Romeo 1875. Buy them all. Oh, we can't get anything. All the stores are out. Now we can gouge. And you see what I'm saying though? I,
Well, here everybody gouge. I mean, the same the regular, like the small Padron 26 is like $40. So I mean, some stores they have that Padron is sitting for so long. You can see the wrapper is losing the Maduro becoming the regular natural. Okay, it's sitting on there for so long. So, but they don't want to lower the price because whatever. But they have to sell the other stuff. Yeah, it used to be much worse, but before all these regulations, before all this everything, the business used to be much worse. The business ethics was the wild, wild west. Who can shoot fast? That's it.
I
Look,
don't.
look at the tycoons. Look at like Carnegie or Chase or these guys. They're ruthless people, man. Edison, whatever they own the whole thing. I mean, these are ruthless people. They were no nice people. They didn't have no fucking ethics. So if you think like somebody found an oil in the middle of the Indian village, what they gonna do? They're just gonna say, "Oh, live in peace." No, they're gonna slaughter these people and build their fucking pumps. That's what it is.
Yeah, 'cause I get what you're saying. You're saying the greater good in the end. At least everyone has a job, and then eventually they have a chance to work their way out and then become maybe middle class and whatever. But that's not what we're talking about with gouging. But paying double, triple the price is not going to help poor people in other countries.
Well, look at the PG's comment. That's why he never smoked the Opus because he don't want to pay for those cigars. Yeah, that's why he never bought Opus and he never tasted Opus. Maybe you don't need to taste an Opus. If you never tasted an Opus, you don't know what it tastes like. You don't need to taste it. I mean, I mean, you don't know what it is. That's it. If something you don't know what it is, you don't care for it that much.
Well, there's no, I don't believe that there's no fairness in life. It is what it is. But no, it's
It's
not.
just the marketing and all that what got Opus to that level, and fair business practice, I should say, that people fell in love with the company and with what they do. You know what I mean? So, but again, the gouging, you're not supporting the company. I mean, if Fuentes sells $70 and says, "Hey, this cigar worth $20, I'm selling it for $70 and $50 or $40 from each box." I mean, or like whatever gouge are we going to send to feed people in Africa? That would make sense, right? Then you won't feel bad. But
No,
because
no, because any of those charities, most of the charities are a sham, and the money doesn't go there, so it is what it is. But
that's it. There you go.
it's a joke.
Yeah,
So
that's another scam.
so many charities. Why is there still poor people? There's so many. You go to the store. Do you want to round up and give $1 to this charity? I always say no because all these charities are a fucking scam. They're a scam. They're a
Yeah.
scam.
Well, yeah, they are. They are
They're,
because they call non-profit organizations, but they have payrolls. So by the time they pay themselves, let's say you're donating $1 for somebody in Africa, like a kid in Africa, to have water. 10 cents from that dollar, if that goes or not.
you
The
know, you
rest
know,
is the rest
you know,
is like corporation expenses.
you know what might resolve it. What if you just were able to order your Opus X from Fuente and cut out the middleman? Why can't we do that? No more gouge.
Well, you can't order because Fuente, that's why they have dealers. No website you can go order cigars. You can go to LFD and order cigars for yourselves. I mean, that's just how it works. You can go to Padron website and order Padron. No website, no company sells cigars. That's why they have the dealers. Foot on the foot, they don't want that headache. But you
So
can
is
even if you go to Fuente factory, you can order Opus because that's how it works. I mean,
what you could do is, what if you got your own tobacco license and you went to Padron and you ordered your cigars and you had no gouge?
yeah, if you have a store, but you have to have a
No,
store.
you didn't.
No,
You,
the sales rep coming to the store, man. You just don't make a contract with Padron.
you say, hey, this is my store. It's my house. I have a license.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Not every licensed people can get an. It's the same thing with our insurance companies. Like for truck insurance companies, you can just open a insurance agency and get appointed with all the companies. You have to have years of experience. You have to have ethics. The company needs to trust you that you've been in business for a while. You know what you're doing. They look at your paperwork. They look your loss and profit. They look everything before they appoint you to do business with them. Same is with. I mean, look, I'm not talking about boutique cigars like you're a
Yeah.
cigar shop. Every day, 10, 20 salesmen come and try to sell you cigars. But if you're not going to be able to sell those cigars, nobody knows about those cigars. I mean, how what is it good for, right? So with Davidoff, you wanna have a contract with Davidoff. Now you just can knock on the door and say, "Hey, Mister Davidoff, I'm a shop. Yalla, give me cigars."
Yeah,
Yeah,
Psycho. Yeah,
yeah,
it was just so many humor, you know.
yeah. So yeah, look, the I mean, if someone wants to sell their cigar shop, if they don't have all these contracts, then the cigar shop worth nothing. You can open up a cigar shop with less money than as if you buy the cigar shop. But what you buy, you're buying the contracts. Like if the cigar shop doesn't have a contract with Fuente, cigar shop doesn't have a contract with Davidoff, or cigar shop doesn't have a contract with
And
Patron.
buying the history. So if they are getting a certain level of Opus or Davidoff or Fuente because of the past, then you can continue that, you know. So
But dude, look, let's say Oliva, right? Their most popular is Oliva V Melanio, right? But you have to buy like bunch of other their shit. Meanwhile, so you can buy Oliva V. You can't just call them and say, "Hey, give me Oliva V." It doesn't work that way. You have to buy a bunch of their low end shit to sell to be able to get the good stuff.
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Listen, you want to get gouged, you're going to get gouged. First, you get the gouge, then you get more gouge, and then you get the gouge. Okay, it is what it is.
I don't look at that way, bro. I don't look at that way. Look, okay, so there are insurance companies. Well, again, we're going to the back. Dude, it's supply and demand, basically. Supply and demand. And everybody knows that tomorrow or 1 year later or 2 year later, the Opus is not going to be widely available because, oh, they were building a new barn when I was there. They were like putting up the frame and stuff. But they have limited growing area. Simple as that. So it's surrounded with mountains and jungles. They have very limited growing area in that little place. And that's it. So they can grow more tobacco? I don't think so, unless the conditions are right. But
Yeah, but see, they go with what PG said, no, capitalism work. We're not a true capitalist country. If we were a true capitalist country, we wouldn't be buying products cheaper from a communist country like China. You know why we do that? Because then we have jobs over there. They don't want to pay people in America a real job and to make a better made product. Instead, your TV, your washing machine, your dryer is going to be made somewhere in China, India, or Malaysia, and that way they can make it cheaper and then sell it at full price to you in
oh, you
America.
want to live in a capitalist country? You go to Japan.
But you understand what I'm saying, though? America has changed. If we were truly a capitalist country, we would make things here and buy things that we made. Instead, we're buying stuff like everything in Walmart's made in China, cheap shit. And it
Everything
is
is China, bro. Everything is China, and the way you look at, I mean, the people, how they work there, it's so freaking bad, in bad condition. But the China, okay, they have factories, right? So let's say you're buying iron, or you're buying anything, well, let's say whatever. So the same company makes the product, or a vacuum machine. The same company makes product for 100 companies. Okay, one factory makes product for 100 companies. Like, I'm a company, you're a iron making company. I come to you and say, hey, here is my design, here is my colors, put it together, this is going to be my name on it. That's it. Same company produces the whole thing.
I get it. It is what it is.
They have like these factory cities, like 3 million people live on top of each other, man. In one dorm, like 10 people live. I mean, they have rebars, and then from villages, people send their children to work there. Okay, these are like not a permanent people. They just live there, work there until they can no more, and then they
Yeah.
go home if they lucky. If they don't commit the suicide by the time they go home. Okay.
Trying to say is you talked before about the Wild West. What I'm saying is we moved the Wild West. See, people in America in the modern world, we think there's no more slavery. There is, but we moved it to China, India, Malaysia, Vietnam.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
it no more. So we people here feel innocent. Oh, we we wouldn't do that no more. Yes, you do, because all that cheap shit made in China and India, Malaysia, people are working in terrible conditions. So I'm not just saying that's not being communist to say people to be
No,
treated
that's
like.
what it is, boy. It's the reality. That's what it is.
Yeah,
But
but
okay, let's say you need to buy a hammer. You go to Home Depot. I mean, you can't even find made in USA hammer Home Depot anymore. But let's say you want to buy a hammer. There is a hammer like it's like $15, and the next to it there is a hammer made in USA $100. Which one you gonna buy? You're gonna use that hammer once, let's say,
no,
or
not
twice.
one. Is a good quality steel U.S. steel hammer. You pass it down to your children. You buy it once and that's it.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, 99% of the people did that hammer the one time, or two times, or
I
whatever.
Our American society changed. When I was growing
Yeah.
up, my father and his father, they bought stuff to last. They bought American made clothes, American made boots, American made tools, and they still.
So
My father,
before they had no choice. That's what it was. You know.
you were on a job site back then in the union, you would throw you off if you were not using American made tools. They'd throw you off the job site. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is, we change as a society. We don't care anymore. Whatever.
Well, look, like I mean, years ago, if you buy like something, let's say spray in a spray can, right? You can reuse it and reuse it and reuse it. Today, let's say you buy a Clorox spray, let's say disinfectant spray or any spray, and you buy a refill bottle. You open this shit, you put, and it doesn't work. That's it. It's just made to be used until that bottle is finished. So that's it. It doesn't work anymore.
It is what it is.
Everything is everything is like
Low quality. Low
yeah,
quality.
because so you keep buying it. You know, that's it. And some shit like today's TVs, you take it to the person fixes TV says, man, you're going to spend more money on fixing that TV than buying a new TV.
But that's the same thing happens to people in relationships. They keep on getting divorced. Get a new, get a new. People used to get quality back then. Okay,
Yeah,
as a whole, quality is over. You can look at the fast food, look at the tools, look at this or whatever. But not with cigars though. I think our cigars have gotten better. But unfortunately, I'm talking about the gouging. Yeah, that's a separate issue.
now that's the supply and demand, Rich. I mean, look, eh, eh, dude, you know, it's like
Yeah, but cigars are not affected by the economy, and I'll explain. Because people are still going to buy them. When I go to the pawn shop, they have more guns than they normally do because the economy went down. And now the pawn shop, any of their used guns, they're negotiable. Why? Because they have too much supply. With cigars, there's no negotiating. There's gouging. So it's the same economy. The economy's bad right now. There's a lot of people without money, but yet cigar prices keep going up. But if you look at the used gun section, you can negotiate. It says right there at the store, name your price. Just let us know.
yeah, but there are no used cigars. You just you know, a cigar is a cigar.
Okay, but then what is gouging? You're reflipping a box you already bought. I mean, you know what I'm saying? No.
But look, the prices go up, the MSRP goes up, but not anyway. So the Opus basically is a luxury. Simple as that. I mean, it's with the same with the cars. Okay, I mean you can buy a $50,000 Kia fully loaded. Okay,
But
or
a regular middle class guy, the only thing, if you're in a yacht that has a helicopter and a Ferrari, no middle class guy can have those things. But we could both smoke the same cigar. That's the difference. So cigars are a luxury product that a middle class guy can still afford if he wants to. If he wants to.
okay, dude, it's um it's with everything, Richie. It's not just cigars, bro. It's with everything. You want to go luxury, uh, you know you're gonna pay for it. You can go okay. Let's say you're gonna go buy a diamond ring, right? So diamond has qualities like from SI, GI, whatever, until the highest, cleanest quality. So
Uh,
one carat diamond can cost $100. The same 1 carat diamond can cost $10,000. It depends on the clarity of the stone
cut,
and
clarity.
the way it worked on and how much time they spent to do the cut. Okay, is the same diamond, same size diamond. Like in your finger, nobody gonna even tell the difference until you take a microscope and start looking at it, you know, in magnifying glass. But so if somebody has money, they don't buy the $100, they buy the $10,000 same ring. And now, no, lab diamonds are not fake, Josh. Lab diamonds are real diamonds. We're not talking about cubic zirconia. The lab diamonds are real diamonds. I mean, they grown under pressure, and it's a real diamond. But it's
but it's still not. You're talking moissanite, right?
no, no. Like I don't know. I don't know the technical name for it, but lab grown
But
diamonds. There are still diamonds.
yeah, but they don't have the same value because they don't reflect light one
No,
to one.
no,
They don't.
because the natural diamond has been grown under pressure for tens of millions of years. They can grow a diamond the same size in a lab for a week, but it's a tremendous pressure and carbon and the same materials basically. But it's way cheaper. It looks the same.
My friend that runs the pawn shop, he explained it to me. No matter what, when they have the diamond test, a real diamond reflects the light one to one.
Yeah, yeah,
A lab grown can't do that. So no matter what, it's always gonna. It's not going to be the same value. It might have some value, but it's not.
yeah. It's not. Of course, it's not the same value, but on a finger it looks the same until you put it under the magnifying glass, or try
Right.
to strike it with a hammer. So
But
real
here's the
diamond
problem. Here's the
won't
problem.
break.
The problem is when people pay real diamond price for a fake diamond. That's
Now that's now that's not gouging. That's a fraud.
yeah, but that's the same thing about fake Cubans.
Yeah,
You know,
JJ's.
when people pay full price for something for a fraud, even if it's something's good, that's beyond gouging. At
Yeah,
least gouging.
that's not gouging. That's fraud. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just plain old fraud. But yeah, so cigars are the same. But like Opus, for example, it's just a collectible value. It's just like when God told Adam and Eve, "Don't eat the apple." Forbidden fruit, it's sweeter. So I mean, if the Opus was like widely available, I don't think there would have been this big of a fuss about it, right? Look, I have tons of Opus, but what I'm smoking Liga. Let's say, right? Like I'm not gonna just sit there and smoke Opus all day
No,
because
if you
then
get bored, you got to change it up.
you get bored. Like I mean, it's not exciting. You don't know what to expect, right? Like
So tobacco stimulates the mind. It's like an exercise. If you do the same exercise every day, it doesn't stimulate it after a while. You got to change.
exactly.
So it is what it is. But I can't stress it enough. You got to stop that gap. I don't know what happened to Gio. Gio comes here for 1 second and he goes away. Who does Gio think he is? Who does Gio think he is?
But Joe is watching on his TV and watching something else. No, can you do that? Like watch this on the TV and watch something else on YouTube. VIX.
He watches on TV. I don't care. Gio's pissing me off. I don't
Richie,
know what.
what was the second cigar you had?
That was the second cigar, the punch. The first cigar was terrible.
Yeah, the first cigar. Yeah, it's in the title.
Yeah, Nica Rustica. It was terrible. It's a cheap um, Jewish state. I got it from somebody. Somebody gave it for free. So of course I'm gonna check it out. But it was garbage. I don't recommend it. I don't
Yeah.
recommend it.
See,
Don't.
Himana, if you want to get like ligas to your shop, you gotta sell a lot of those cheap shits before they give you a liga to sell. That's the thing, bro. But why are they making those cigars?
What's that?
Why are they making those cigars?
Well, because
For
I think
affordable market or
there's a market for $4 or $5 cigars online. It's maybe $6, $7 at a lounge. There's a market for that. What I'm saying is, there's so much better cigars for the same price point. So I can't recommend that cigar as itself, and I definitely can't recommend it compared to its competitors. So I had nothing good to say. I threw it out after 5 minutes. It was garbage. It was
yeah,
garbage. Richie doesn't lie. Richie doesn't lie.
yeah.
It's what it is.
Richie doesn't break cigars often.
No, because if a cigar is only $6 but still tastes good, it has a high value. You say, hey, maybe you go on the range, maybe you go on hunting. I don't know, and you go back to the camp. You don't want to bring your Opus X in case you break it in your pocket. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying though? You might
Right.
be going and you say I'm gonna pull a cigar out. You're not gonna bring Liga going fishing. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. But hey, if look, it's not the seller's fault on the end. If there is a market, of course they're gonna gouge. The consumer has to stop the gouge.
But that's why I've been saying stop the gouge. Why?
Yeah.
Why don't you stop the gouge? Stop the gouge.
Okay, so Jeremy, you gotta stop smoking opus, bro. That's it.
What I'm might have to stop for 1 year. But if everyone stopped to gouge and then there's no more gouge pricing, just MSRP, then you could smoke more opus next year.
Well,
So
but there are, look, there are cigars that I mean, in high demand, but still, like, people don't gouge. Let's say, for example, the Supreme Leaf, Aganorsa, right? That cigar, they come up like once or twice a year. I mean, and they usually sell fast. Lately, they were available, but a couple of years ago, I mean, it was hard to find them.
yeah, man. I mean, look,
But they don't gouge. I mean, even online retailers, they just sell it MSRP. That's it.
and look, yeah, I get it. I get it. If something's a few more dollars and you want to try it, whatever. But you get what I'm saying is when gouging becomes the norm, and not just online. Like you said, let's go to Opus. I was at a store and they had Opus. It was $55 for regular Opus X. That's gouging.
Yeah, yeah, that is gouging.
You know,
Uh,
and you know what I said? I told the guy that's ridiculous. I said that's a $20 cigar. I said I'm not paying that.
yeah, but somebody is right.
Well, you know what the Bible
Okay,
says?
like the
A
whole
fool,
world is not going to stop the gouge, Richie.
fool and his money are soon departed. So if foolish. I didn't say Opus is not good, but regular Opus X Robusto is not a $55 with tax $60 cigar. That's stupid. So if you want to spend $60 for a $20 cigar, then go ahead. If you want to pay 10,000 for 3,000 worth of gold, go ahead. You know, I don't understand that. If you want to, if the hooker says $100 and you say no, how about 300? She's gonna go, oh, okay.
Look, by let's say everybody start buying gold, and then the demand goes up, and then the product no more availability, like during the COVID, uh, the prices went up.
Yes, but
So
when you
even
talk
gold, I
when,
mean everything.
when you talk about gold, though, you have a standard of what it's worth per ounce is gold. It's not like Fuente or Davidoff. They say per cigar or per ounce of tobacco. This is what there's no standard. So that's the issue with tobacco. That's the issue with cigars. When it comes to gold, you understand you can see historical standards of what it costs per gram and what it costs per ounce. I mean, you could say per pound, but how many people are buying a pound of gold?
Yeah, but the cigars are cigars are different. Okay, it's the same thing with eggs. Regular eggs, the dozen is 3.99, and then the organic grown eggs dozen is like $9. Is that gouging?
No, but that's different. Okay, that's like saying 18 karat and 24 karat gold. There's different purity, different quality. But
Well, I mean, no, the gold is a gold, right? Gold is one gold, but unless somebody's
18
fraudulent,
karat,
yeah.
carat is 24 karat. There's different carats. There's different purity of gold with less lead in it. You understand that, right?
Yeah, but
So
if you're buying like gold bullion, you're buying like 99999% gold. That's it. I don't know how many carats is that, but it's 99999 whatever. There is never 100% whatever,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that's
That
what
when
you're buying.
they make jewelry, they have to add because gold is too soft. That's why.
Exactly, because the gold is soft. I mean,
Yeah,
you can have it like pure gold jewelry because it's not going to last.
it'll break. It'll break.
Yeah, it will bend. But yeah. So I mean, that's it's just it came to that. I don't. I mean, it didn't started like that, right? When Opus first came out, like I mean, even though it was an instantaneous hit when the Opus came out, but still it was more widely available until people like build a taste for it, and.
Yeah, I think Opus was one of those. It was a game changer in the cigars as far as of the hype and gouge. I'm not, they're great cigars, but whatever the price, what I'm saying is anything, paying 3 or 4 times the price to me, I'll say doesn't make it 3 times better. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But again, Richie, that's because it's a limited amount, and the shops get very little of it. So they're trying to last that opus. They're putting a high price for that opus to last until they sell the other bullshit, so they can reorder more. So um, I don't know if it's worth it or not, but
It's, it, Well, when you say worth it, I believe they're worth MSRP. That's it's what it is. What happened?
Oh my! Oh yeah, I guess it's charging.
Oh, well. Anyway, Sacco, I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. Richie's gonna stop the gap. What happened? You?
Mrs. Hub.
Hello, hello, Mrs. How you doing? Is Sacco good?
Yeah, I forgot to turn on the lights. Yeah, he didn't turn on any lights in the porch. And she's panicking. She's trying to take my food plate away.
All right.
Hey, honey. Yeah. So you wanna get me that thing? Yeah. The fuente. Fuente exclusive, whatever. Exclusive. Whatever you call it. That's in her words. Yeah.
That's a flex.
The holy grail. She says if I buy that for you, you forget about the Rolex for the next few years.
2 years. Yeah. Hey, but that you know, I mean that thing. If you don't smoke, it probably definitely go up in value. But you're not selling it, so.
And that goes to show you what love can do. You love your woman enough, they'll do anything for you. That's it.
Yeah, it is what
All
it
right,
is.
guys. Well, Richie, nice to see you, bro. At least you just you know,
Just stop the gouge.
yeah, stop the gouge. That's it. No more opus. After
Yeah,
this, I'm not buying any more opus. That's
and
it.
I didn't say no more opus. What I'm saying is, no matter what it is in life, stop the gouge. You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. If
Yeah.
if you can,
Well, if you just, it's not gonna happen.
it's not gonna happen, Richie. Not gonna happen, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Look, if something gonna like make you happy and go to work next day, I think it's worth it. I don't know. To work for it. Hey,
it's
I'm gonna work
you
harder
want.
today to buy me an opus, let's say, right?
No, what I'm saying is, I'll never buy opus for double or triple the price. I won't. I won't. It's not
Because you're
about the.
not a collector. You don't you buy you smoke. That's that I mean, and for
What,
you
I,
reviewing cigars and
what else are cigars there for? But to smoke.
yeah, but I mean, then how you gonna review new cigars if you have like bunch of opus, you know?
Hey, I think collecting cigars is totally different than smoking cigars. Different. I think if you're going to collect anything, it's different. It's different than
It is
smoking.
different. Sometimes people just buy it just because they collect it.
Yeah,
Like
but see,
for
I can't
example, there are
buy a,
cars that never being driven,
yeah, but I
right?
can't buy a box of something because I can't review the same cigar 25 times.
Exactly, exactly.
It does. I you know,
Then if you're out there smoking a cigar, I mean you're wasting the time. I mean you better make a video, make a
eh,
review. How many
well,
times you gonna review opus?
maybe that will change when I say, you know what, I'm not going to review cigars this year. I'm just going to buy
That's
stuff.
different. Yeah, that's different. Smoking for casual smoking, that's different. You can smoke Coiba, I mean whatever,
Yeah,
purple.
but by not doing that, look, in the past 5 years, I got to review thousands of different cigars. So it gave me a very broad experience. So yeah, to do both, I think, is very difficult.
But yeah, new stuff coming every day. I mean,
I wouldn't have the time. Like right now,
exactly,
you
exactly.
stop right now, it would take you 5 years to smoke all your cigars. So so if I start collecting, um, I wouldn't have time to review. You know what I'm saying? Though?
Exactly. Yeah, well, that's why the gouge. That's why the gouge because
That's,
yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's just really like tough, bro.
yeah, yeah.
So I don't know. So
You know
that
what?
Cohiba Spectre, $140 each. Do you think it's worth it? It's MSRP. It's not
No,
gouging.
no, but because when you say worth it, if you're talking about if you got the box and you collect the box and it's special to you, I get that. If you're just buying the one cigar, Is it worth that price as far as the tobacco and everything? No, because that box is very expensive, and all the outer box. I don't know what price point. Maybe it's a great $60, $70 cigar. Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? Like a high end. It's definitely a high end cigar, but you have to factor in when you have extreme packaging. Uh, that's part of the price. You know what I'm saying? No,
Right.
that's and the packaging is amazing. When you think about it, it's still cheaper than Cuban, and for $1,400, you're getting a box that's James Bond. You know, so I mean, it's a really cool box. You know, so if you buy $14 Cubans, it comes in a cedar box.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
There
I
is
think
nothing fancy about it.
no, and I think it's probably amazing cigars. They're probably amazing. You haven't smoked it yet. You didn't. You didn't have a Spectre yet.
No, not yet, bro. No.
What are you saving it for?
Huh?
What are you saving for?
I have no idea. I'm saving to smoke one with you.
Yeah, it's what it is. My guy actually has them. My guy has them.
Has him?
Yeah, he hasn't sold any yet.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a tough sell.
Yeah. Well, he's not like a high end lounge. I mean, he has some higher end stuff, but it's a tough sell. I think
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah. It is.
to keep
Especially in that area, bro. It is. I mean, you be in Manhattan, New York, or here, like you have no problem with that. But people
Yeah,
just buy to try it.
but 140 is a lot for one cigar. You know, so
Yeah.
I'm sure when you get to that point, at that point the price is the price. Because it is what it is. But I mean,
Yeah. I agree with you. With the opus is like well, I paid the small rare pink $70 one time just to try it. Because the fuss is. I mean, well, the fuss is so big
and
about it.
the MSRP is $13.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. But I saw it at the shop, and then I looked it up online, and there was nothing available. And we wasn't in the lounge. I didn't know this like specific shops, and they don't pop up online.
But what you're saying is you didn't stop the gouge.
Mm-mm. More than a few times.
My first marriage gouge. Okay,
That yeah. Now that's a long gouge, bro. That's an 18-year gouge.
that's a gouge.
Nah, don't look at it that way. Your kid is happy. You're a father. I mean,
No,
you
I can look at it that way. I can look at it that way. I totally got gouged. Okay, yeah, my daughter has a great life. I'm my daughter, but no,
yeah,
I lose my daughter. Losing custody of your child is a gouge. Having to
exactly.
pay for it on top
Oh,
of it is a super gouge. So
yeah. Well,
stop, stop the your honor. Stop the gouge. Your honor.
yeah.
Stop the.
We're investing. We're investing in the cigar lobbying thing. That's what the Carlito was mad about in that video. He said, like day in, day out, we're going to Washington, we're spending all this money on lawyers, we're bringing people to read thousands of pages of legislation, this and that. But he says, guys don't care. You just sit here, you just take money and then count your money and smoke cigars. That's it. No, guys don't even care about the legislation and all bullshit.
It
But
is what it.
see with the tobacco, like cigarettes, how come there are no more new brands coming out? Because that's the law. Whatever is grandfathered in, that's it. No new brand, no new label cigars coming out. In a matter of fact, they're getting less and less, like the menthol, the flavor cigarettes, this and that. So with the cigarettes, they couldn't fight. Even Philip Morris, you're talking about Philip Morris or RJ Reynolds, they couldn't fight. They couldn't do enough lobbying to keep the cigarettes, running. But the
Really.
cigars,
And,
they won that. There was a legislation they were trying to limit the new brands.
yeah,
So so that's why Carlito was mad.
I'm not. You know me. I don't. I wouldn't tell anyone to smoke cigarettes because I see people with the health effects. But it's still free of choice. But here's the problem I have with America. of the um, selective care. People get so crazy, and you can't smoke here, and we got to keep raising the price of cigarettes because they're so dangerous. And I agree with you. There's danger, right?
Right.
People die from McDonald's and Coca Cola of diabetes.
Sugar,
Uh,
bro, sugar. How come they don't regulate sugar?
you know why? Because it doesn't make any smoke. It doesn't make any
Yeah,
smoke.
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't make smoke. There is no second hand sugar. Good. Literally, like sugar. If if you're in a poor country, sugar is a commodity. You can, like, if you find it or you can afford sugar, then I
Yeah,
mean, you can have it. But here,
but
everything is sugar.
the snack. Yeah, but there's real sugar and fake sugar. The snacks, the chocolate, the candy, the soda, the fast
That's
food,
high fructose corn syrup.
the potato chips is such garbage. It's a $1 trillion bit. All of it, all the sodas,
All of it. All of it.
it's garbage. It's literally poison. It's poison because I'm not talking about having McDonald's once or twice a month because you're busy. Okay, people eat that shit every fucking day. People will
Yeah.
go get a big Starbucks with like 7 pumps of sugar. It's more than soda. Then they get to work. They have a soda with lunch. Then on the way home, they have a Red Bull because they want to stay awake while they clap cheeks. Like, ah. And by the end of the day, you're 700 pounds. You can't move. You know what I'm saying? Though it is what it is.
Oh yeah, by the sugar companies. Corn syrup. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's see, it's because of the health company. They don't want you healthy. Diabetes and getting people sick is part of the plan. Soccer, they want the people weak, uh, not strong. You know what I'm saying? Though,
On a
you,
couch. Yeah, on a couch.
that's
Using
it.
your couch, you sit in
You
your
know
car,
what?
you go sit on your desk.
But you're not a threat to anyone. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Can
You
you
have a
imagine,
sugar high, that's it.
can you imagine now? Remember Paul Revere? The British are coming. The British are coming. Remember they got ready because the British were invading. Okay, in the middle of the night. Now people, the British are coming. People watching Netflix. They're playing video games. They're eating pizza at McDonald's. They get Taco Bell delivered at 3 a.m. They're smoking the marijuana. They're eating mushrooms. They're 700 pounds. The British are coming.
Who cares, man? Give me my pizza.
And that's what it is. That's it. They want you a fat motherfucker, man. You can't even move. You can't even do one push-up. Here's what it is.
Ah, bro, that's crazy. Yeah, it is what it is.
They want people soft. They don't want you. They don't want you strong. They want you soft, and they want you gouged.
They want to make money. That's it. If they're making money, they're making money. They don't
Joshua,
care.
Joshua, don't order Jack in the Box at 2 a.m. Joshua, what the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, it's what it is.
It is what it is.
Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. All right, I'm gonna go.
Richie,
I'm
take care,
going.
my friend. Thanks for
Hey,
having me on the show.
that was a lot
Hey, Raj
of.
Gang.
We came to a new epiphany. Stop the.
Stop the couch, yalla. Good night, guys. Good night,
All right,
Richie.
take care.
Take care.